Thank you, Pete. Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I've changed a few things in the background of Tuber Chat. For those of you who are brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome, and for everybody who's here often, hopefully you'll help our moderators in letting me know if anything seems off. I've just changed up the system, the computers, monitors, microphone, and everything else, so we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants for today. I'm going to do some more introductions in a moment, but I see we've got a few members in the house, and they always get added onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So I'm going to get a couple more of these on the wheel right now. Corinne's Life, wearing her t-shirt again. You can hear me opening a drink. Not a monster this time. That's breakfast. That was an hour or two ago. The Bud Files is in the house, along with Crocheting with Leanne. They both happen to be members. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. The first channel that we're looking at today is Cooking and Vib'n with Tea. And this is a fairly new entrant into the Tuber Chat family. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I really enjoy a lot of cooking videos and cooking channels because I think we get a real world look at what people are actually making in their homes, much different than a television show. And I do enjoy those as well. But I think that when we see creators in their own homes without unlimited pantries and things like that, we get a real look at some of their favorite things, some of the things they want to either show off or show us, or the kind of things that I think a lot of people might be using to teach others or their families or their friends. And I think it's a great idea. I just love the look that we get at a lot of this stuff. Cooking and Vib'n with Tea is doing a great job, and they have got a lot of videos. My dear goodness. This is somebody that we're just getting to know, but as I've gone through the channel to have a look at a lot of different things that they've made, there's literally just about everything here. And so many videos. So I hope you'll enjoy that. And Cooking and Vib'n with Tea has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat ever since finding us just about a month ago. So I hope everybody will help push this channel a little bit farther towards the 800 subscribers that we know that they're thinking about. And we will get to some more introductions in a quick second. Michael's Adventures is not able to be with us today. He's a beloved and dedicated moderator here, but just due to a heavy work schedule this week, he's been away the whole weekend. He always makes sure that I remember to let everybody know that he is thinking about us, and he'll be back as soon as he can, likely next weekend. As well, Rich Cat Ranch I saw has come in. The Bud Files, along with Crocheting with Leanne, are already on the wheel with Corinne's Life, who's here as a member and a moderator. One of the most supportive creators that I have met in my 5 years on YouTube is Scratch and Pete PA, and he is another beloved and dedicated moderator here in Tuber Chat. He is a shining jewel in our family and is already on the wheel. I see Ghostly Winds is coming up. And Coupon Gale is in the house. Forgive me, I saw that you had done a 2-year celebration for Gale's Southern Living. Coupon Gale in the chat right now actually has 3 different channels, so hopefully everybody will congratulate her for 2 years on YouTube already, and go back and watch that replay if you can on her other channel. Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs and Ghostly Winds are both members, so I'm going to get them onto our Wheel of Doom. Justin Mello is somebody who shares and shares and shares and shares for all kinds of people. If you haven't already seen it, you'll see him out on Twitter and on Facebook, sharing literally for everybody, it seems. Justin Mello has thousands of subscribers, so we're happy to see that kind of generosity coming out of him. I'm going to do some more introductions in a moment, and for anybody that is brand new to Tuber Chat, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Ace Flaw 1 is Andy. That's a creator I've been connected to for about 2.5 years, and you wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year or two down the road. I see MSK Family Vlogs is coming in. They've been with Tuber Chat just about from the beginning as well, and I hope that's inspirational to everybody to know that there are a lot of generous creators out there who will continue to support you as much as you wish and as much as you support others over the next couple of years. Have Cheetah Views in the house. Hope Bus, our neighbor from just about a half an hour away, is here. Grubby the Beagle, it's always good to see you. And I Am Tiffany is here with us as well. So hopefully everybody's feeling welcome. I see Bayou Bengal 25 is here. They bring us fantasy football, and they happen to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So again, we're looking at Cooking and Vib'n with T, and I've really enjoyed the beginnings of getting to know this channel, getting to know their videos. They have a ton of delicious looking content here, and I think everybody will really enjoy the thorough job that Cooking and Vib'n with T is doing and showing us how to make some of their favorite things. Garden State Gardener, good to see you in the house. Joe is behind that channel, and he is the glue that holds together a lot of different relationships between creators, which is fun to see. So let's spin the wheel, and we'll get to getting some channels on the screen. We've got a long way to go today. We can stay up to 2 to 2.5 hours if everybody would like. That's lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Texas Made Food, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Bayou Bengal 25, like I said, has brought us fantasy football. Now, I know a lot of football fans are behind channels here on in the Tuber Chat family, and we have some football dedicated channels, actually, including Skinspan All Day or ProTech Sports Network. I'm sure there are others, but Bayou Bengal 25 specifically brings us fantasy football. and they have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter ever since finding us just a few months ago. Time is really flying. I believe it's already over 3 months. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 356 subscribers for Bayou Bengal 25. And I know that they're incredibly supportive as well. So we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400. We know that they're thinking about. There's Have Cheeto of You, another football fan in the house. Things are different in Canada, so you know I'd have to say that I would be a fan of the Argos. I've gone to a couple of games, but it was so long ago I can't remember. And I know it's a different thing. We have a separate football league here in Canada, of course. So let's spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up when I'm on a phone from time to time. In the lap of nature, good to see you back again. And MSK Family Vlogs, like I had said, is a channel that has actually been part of the Tuber Chat family since the very beginning. They are actually one of our very first members officially after Tuber Chat was monetized about 2 years ago. So 1,500 subscribers for MSK Family Vlogs right now, and they are also fully monetized with Super Chats and memberships available when we get there. And Kristen luckily is letting me know that the music's a little bit high, so I'm going to knock that down. The background music is just there so that there's something if I stop talking, which rarely happens, as most of you know here in Tuber Chat. There's Chris's Clever Craft. He is here with us almost every single day, a very busy guy. And he brings fun everywhere he goes. He's an incredibly supportive creator and has been ever since we first met Chris's Clever Craft so long ago that I wouldn't be able to remember now. But we've got him on the wheel because he happens to be a member. He's got 4 YouTube channels. So MSK Family Vlogs is a dynamic family of creators. They bring all 3 types of content on their channel, including shorts, videos, and live streams. They will literally do just about every kind of variety of video that we would expect on YouTube, and that's everything from adventures to challenges, everyday life, cooking, and they take us outdoors as well. They even adapted over the last couple of years to, you know, the different situations in the world that have had us restricted from some of the, let's say, normal activities we've been able to engage in, and they've managed to find ways to celebrate family milestones, birthdays, and things like that, and have a good time with a lot of in real life friends and family as well, which is great. So again, fully monetized, Super Chats and memberships available. They have been incredibly supportive to Tuber Chat and never stopped all this time. So the reason why I put so much focus on that is just so that you can understand what kind of support you can expect back from a channel of creators like this. Rock Chick Beauty is in the house dropping a super chat on us. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to play around with my microphone here for a second, so pardon me while I see about changing things up. And hopefully it's still loud enough. Just let me know if the microphone is too low now, but it might be okay. I just didn't want it to be distorted or anything like that. I changed a couple things up here. Rock Chick Beauty just dropped a super chat on us, so for that reason we're going to look at that channel right away. She has done that countless times. Oriane is an incredibly supportive creator, and she has been for a very long time. She actually reset and restarted her channel about 1.5 years ago. Okay, thank you both for letting me know. Get this added. And then hopefully the mic is back to just about normal by now. should be. MSK, thank you for sharing on Twitter. And then Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is in the house. We got a great look at his channel yesterday. There is a lot more to Sam's channel than trains, as most of us know. If you haven't already connected with him, I hope you will. All the moderators here on Superchat are dear friends of mine, dear friends of each other. They have been for a very long time. They will all allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you're on their channels, and they all do different things in their content. The Masked Vegan, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then I've adjusted the microphone, so I'm hoping that it's back to normal. I'm going to switch things up again next week. It should be a little bit better. But I moved things, so if you can imagine, you might notice that the camera's probably a little bit different too. Using a different camera, and the microphone is now about a foot away from me, farther than it was, so I had to readjust some things. But these are things you got to consider. One of the things I recommend for anybody that streams or is thinking about doing it is doing test streams. I probably should have done one last night, but things are close enough to working the way they usually do that I figured we'd just get into it, and then if there was a problem, we could share how we're going to fix the problem as it happens. So as well, thank you, Crocheting with Leanne, for the share. Thank you, everybody, for those shares. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat today, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and possibly even weeks ahead as a replay. Texas Made Food, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, that channel will be the next one that we look at before we spin the wheel again. I thought the Masked Vegan had been here before, but they're actually here for the first time. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Emotion's in the house. He is a talented singer and songwriter who is here both as a moderator and a gold member, so we see that channel every single day in the slides that run in the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and his link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Rich Cat Ranch, thank you for the shares, both on the community tab and Twitter. I really do appreciate that. Forgive me for all that I miss in the chat. If there's something that you mean for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I can see that Rock Chick Beauty is actually going to drop a premiere today in this evening. Actually, I'm in the Eastern time zone. Thank you, Coupon Gale. She is actually in the UK, so it's going to be quite late in the evening for her. I think about 10 p.m. if I'm right. But here in the Eastern time zone, just before everybody's having dinner, there'll be brand new content on Rock Chick Beauty's channel. She does a lot of beauty, but actually what you'll find more than anything else lately is a lot of product reviews and unboxings. She brings all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams, and she is somebody who's willing to hop in on other people's StreamYard panels as well and share content that way. She's doing a lot of sponsored videos now, which is great to see for any creator. So she's at 850 subscribers, halfway on the road towards 900, and that is going to see her officially have the 1K on the horizon. So we're going to be excited for Rock Chick Beauty to have that happening. You'll notice presentation on this channel is at the forefront of Orian's mind, as she designs different thumbnails for every single video, but seems to be able to match the avatar and the banner, and she freshens up the look on her channel frequently. So thank you one more time, Rock Chick Beauty, for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. She's done that countless times, and Texas Made Food has done the same thing, so for that reason we're going to put that channel up right away. It's been a little while since we've seen them, and I know I'm going to be behind, but we're going to catch up with Texas Made Food right now. More delicious looking content on this channel. I'm just going to hop into their videos, and I'm going to take the latest one. That'll be something I can catch up with a little bit. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy the delicious looking content we see from Texas Made Food. Woman Outdoors is here. I'm going to get them onto our Wheel of Doom. And Aaron Hockey, good to see you here. It's been a little while since they've been in Tuber Chat, but they're a longtime friend. It's Me Alec, does a lot of live streaming. Yes, Ghostly Wins. Ghostly Wins always has the most creative things to say in the chat. And then, yeah, It's Me Alec. Hopefully you'll get that sorted out. That's something, you know, we all have to deal with, these equipment troubles and things like that that go on when we're especially live streaming. But you know, gaming and things like that, you've even got more to deal with. So Texas Made Food right now is getting very close. They're officially on the road to 3K, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to that milestone today. Thank you again for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support, and for that reason we looked at both Rock Chick Beauty and Texas Made Food right away. Now we're spinning the wheel. We're going to get to Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. We looked at that channel yesterday because Sam did a live stream right after Tuber Chat. We went and rated that. Now he's got a lot of train videos on his channel. I'm just going to take the latest one and use that to catch up with. But there's a lot more to this channel. So sometimes Sam will be in either a train station or a train itself, both indoors or outdoors, giving us a look around. Sometimes he's taking a trip or giving us tips and tricks for our own train travels. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety, but there's a lot more to this channel. Sam will do vlogs, product reviews, unboxing, shoutouts, and gaming and Q&A live streams, as well as an occasional random live stream where he just updates us about what is going on in his channel and in the YouTube streets as well. Ghostly Wins has just dropped a super chat on us. And for that reason, we're going to look at their channel next. The Wheel of Doom is like a food channel, a lot of flavors, and a very filling meal, though the creators also become the drinks to finish the meal. All right, that's interesting. But like I said, Ghostly Wins always has interesting things to say about the Wheel of Doom. He's been a dear friend for a very long time, and a creator who I know in the YouTube streets truly has my back. The reason why I mention that is so that you can understand what kind of support you'll get back from Ghostly Wins. As well, Rich Cat Ranch is dropping us a super chat for the Masked Vegan. So we will look at the Masked Vegan right after Ghostly Wins. And I see that Mrs. VSNC09 is coming in. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More on the screen right now is a fully monetized channel. Now, of course, they're here as a moderator and a member. All of our moderators, like I said before, are dear friends of mine, dear friends of each other. They have been for a long time. They all have channels of their own, and they all do different things on their channels, but all of them will allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you're on their channel. So I hope you will connect with all of our moderators. So let's skip over to Ghostly Wins now, and we see that Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is fully monetized, so we can support him when we get there with super chats and memberships. And Ghostly Wins is getting close. They are almost at 800 subscribers, almost halfway on the road to 800. Ghostly Wins brings us video gameplay, and they post frequently. Now sometimes it's even multiple times a day, it looks like, or at least every day. They often drop videos once a week or so. They usually live stream. If you can catch them for a live stream, you will be able to feel the energy in this creator and the fun that they're having while they're playing. They draw you into their world, and they will allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you're with them as well. VR Josie, thank you for coming in. Mind Forked is on the wheel already. Crocheting with Leanne is dropping a super chat on us, so we're going to look at that channel right after the Masked Vegan. And then, thank you for all that extra generous support, by the way. I really do appreciate those super chats. And then Ghostly Wins as well brings us retro video gameplay. So it's interesting because I myself grew up with Sega and Nintendo. I know a few of the creators here in the Tuber Chat family did. And yet it's interesting that Ghostly Wins is still able to introduce me to new games that I had not already seen from back in the day, if you want to put it that way. I'm just going to take their latest video, put it in my catch-up list. Ghostly Wins is tough to keep up with because they're posting every day, like I said, but I think that's going to pay off for them. First Floor Audio, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And next up is the Masked Vegan. Now, Rich Cat Ranch dropped a super chat on their behalf, but Ghostly Wins and the Rich Cat Ranch, thank you both. I really do appreciate those. The Masked Vegan is brand new to Tuber Chat, but most of us have seen this channel out supporting others many times before. Home Bartending with John, good to see you here. And they happen to be a member, so we've got them on the wheel right away. We will add some more names to the wheel from our chat list soon enough. It is open to everybody. Michael the Realist, good to see you in the house. And then the Masked Vegan, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your Crazy Grilled Cheese Challenge video. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Rich Cat Ranch dropped a super chat on behalf of the Masked Vegan, so we're going to look at their channel right now. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then as well, Peter Dell is here from Australia. And Paralife TV, Shane is your everyday wheelchair ninja. Not for nothing Homestead, good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you are somebody who loves animals, and I'm sure we all do, but if you really have a passion for animals and love seeing the different things that they do, Rich Cat Ranch has got a lot of variety on their channel for you. They have a unique collection of family members, and they are kind of running around everywhere. Rich Cat Ranch does a lot of different things on their channel, all three types of content, shorts, videos, and live streams. They will allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you are visiting them. And this is Richard and Kathy. If you catch their introduction video, you'll get an idea of how I know that, and I think they did a spectacular job on that. As well, they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Also, Rich Cat Ranch was recently featured on Tuber Chat, and actually on that day, Mindforked, who's also in the chat as a member, was there visiting, and Mindforked has got a video showing you around. So almost 1,600 subscribers for Rich Cat Ranch. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone. I see Wolf Spirit Productions is in the house. They happen to be a gold member, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. One more channel that we've got to look at right away is Crocheting with Leanne, so thank you one more time, Rich Cat Ranch, for your super chat for the Masked Vegan. I really do appreciate that. I know they do too. And then as well, Crocheting with Leanne has done that many times before also. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. You have all knocked quite a bit of life off of our Stream Boss, which is that video game life meter under my camera. Every super chat and membership knocks some life off of the Stream Boss, and the last person to knock it out takes over and becomes the next Stream Boss and gets some extra exposure for a period of time. That was Chef Shapino yesterday, who's a brand new entrant into the Tuber Chat family. So Crocheting with Leanne is an extremely kind-hearted creator. I'm going to start taking things from your front page here. So I'm going to take this popular video that you've got and put it in my catch-up list. That'll give me something more to catch up with. Crocheting with Leanne has a ton of content on her channel. She crochets everything from scarves, shawls, blankets, ponchos, and graphgans, but she also writes patterns so that other creators can create some of the same things that they see from Crocheting with Leanne. Yeah, Peter Dell, that would be quite a unbelievable amount. See, I don't know what happens here. I don't know what happens with community tabs when you post so many different things, right? So it's a wonderful thing to share for others, and I can tell you that the number one thing that I'm thanked for on YouTube is sharing on the community tab. So that's a hint for everybody. But when I see community posts myself from other creators, I wonder if YouTube is not going to show too many all at once. I'm not sure. That's something like we'd have to do an unreasonable amount of experimentation to figure out. On Tuber Chat, I tend to share 5 to 8 times a day for other creators who are active in the Tuber Chat family. And then we obviously promote our own stuff as well. But I split the posts up about 2 hours apart. But I do a lot of sharing on Reddit as well. And we have made a place for everybody to share, which is a subreddit called Tuber Chat. And then, of course, we have a Facebook group. You're free to share anybody's videos there as well. Corner Clubhouse, good to see you here. The Astute Tourist is in the house. Ashley Ratcliffe. Am I pronouncing that right? I hope so. It's good to see you here. For anybody that is brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then thank you. I know our moderators are trying to help me make sure that everything is up to snuff with Tuber Chat today. We just moved a few things around in the background. I expect in the next couple of weeks I'll have everything into a position where I'll be able to give you a behind the scenes look at what we're doing and explain what on earth I'm talking about. But, you know, when we talk about live streaming and things like that, there's a lot to it. When you think about the microphones, the cameras, the equipment, the internet connection, and all these different things. Wolfsbear Productions has got a lot of interesting stuff on their channel. They do a very interesting live stream as well with a multicam setup. First Floor Audio seeks to bring us music while they stream, which is a very cool concept. They've got a lot of music for us to enjoy when we get to their channel. I've had trouble catching them on live streams. Hopefully I'll catch them again soon. I am going to take a replay. I've got lots of time now that we're on Monday. Tuber Chat will be back on Friday, of course, but I'm going to fill up my catch-up list, and that will give me a chance to watch a lot of different things for creators over the next few days. And then we expect to be back to somewhat the regular schedule this weekend. I'm expecting Tuber Chat to run on Friday very early. Actually, next weekend streams all should be quite early. So we'll see, but I'll try to post those a few days in advance so you can plan if you need to. We always mix them up. And then hopefully everybody will connect with First Floor Audio. We see that they've hit 500 subscribers, so it's not going to be too long before they have their community tab pop up. What I have found over the last couple of years is that when you hit your milestone, it used to be 1,000, now it's 500. your community tab should pop up automatically within the next 7 days, but it might actually take 7 days. There's nothing we can do to speed that up. What happens is you just wake up one day and it's there. But it will be a wonderful addition to First Floor Audio's channel, and thank you one more time to Rich Cat Ranch for that generous extra super chat on their behalf. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. And then, yeah, Peter Dell, I only have what's on the Thrive Together channel right now. Perhaps someday, if that really takes off, we'll expand into other genres, but I don't have any cinematic stuff right now. The YouTube music library, which we can access from our YouTube studio, has lots, and you'll probably be able to find things that you'll enjoy there. But right now, the copyright-free music that we have is pretty niched, if you want to put it that way. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. It's available on all major platforms, but we also have a YouTube channel set up where you can catch download links for most of the music at the bottoms of the descriptions, and a virtual 24-hour live stream that we will go and visit after Tuber Chat today. Mark the Shark is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I thought I missed another channel coming in, but as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Chris's Clever Craft is a creator who brings fun everywhere that he goes. He has been a great friend for a long time, and he always engages true conversation everywhere he goes, which is a great service to any host, whether it's in a premiere or a live stream, because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm. I see Jeremy D-Day and His Word are here. They're both members. I've got them on the wheel right away. And then Chris of Clevercraft actually has a few channels. When we look at Kaiser Gaming YT, he's working on this channel quite aggressively now. Just going to grab another video, put it into my catch-up list. He's really posting frequently, splitting up a lot of videos here per day. 48 subscribers right now. We'd love to get him a little bit closer to the first 100. We know he's thinking about that. He's done it before because that is Chris's Clever Craft. He's also got Phasmanut, another gaming channel with about the same number of subscribers, which is interesting. And then, of course, Tip the Table is where he plans to bring us some polarizing content. You can find that at the bottom of his front page. And when we get over into his videos, we'll see that he has an interesting property. He brings us both indoors and outdoors, sometimes for a look around, sometimes for a story to be told. A lot of do-it-yourself videos, a lot of renovation type videos, including a series. And Chris's Clever Craft even expands into unboxings, product reviews, shout out videos, and much more. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. He's getting close to 600 subscribers. We'd love to push him a little bit closer, of course. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Not drinking enough for it at all. Oh my goodness, I didn't do the Instagram post. I meant to do it. I created everything. I didn't quite get that done. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. My moderators have a group that we're able to talk in. I've got to make a couple of notes for myself here. So that I can get that done when we go on to a little break. We'll do that in about 15 minutes, but thank you. I can't tell you how many mistakes I make. You know, you might wonder to yourself, because we've been at this for a long time, so I might sound like things are pretty much together most of the time. But I promise you, I make as many mistakes as anybody else, and Scratch and PPA usually has to catch several of them every day. But I really do appreciate that, and it just goes again to show the generosity in that particular creator. But I have a lot of help from our moderators, And like I said, they've all been dear friends of mine for a long time. You'll notice I haven't added a moderator in a long time. Part of the reason is we want everybody to enjoy the stream and not worry about some of the simple things that have to be reminded, because we do have enough moderators that are here regularly to get that done. Multi-Hunter247, good to see you in the house. Rich Cat Ranch, thank you for another super chat. Is Gathered Together Homestead here? I didn't see them come in. Oh, they are. Yes, forgive me. I missed you on the way in. I knew there was a channel that I missed not too long ago, but maybe that was it. So thank you for being here. Rich Cat Ranch is dropping another super chat on behalf of them so we can get their channel up on the screen right away. So we'll do that next. Home Bartending with John is here right now. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If there's something anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again. With 3 thumbs up or at mentioned Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, that should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Home Bartending with John has a really interesting take on what he intends to bring to us. So first of all, there are quite a few reviews on the channel, but in between a lot of the reviews, what you're actually going to find, the main bread and butter of the content here, is teaching us how we can make different popular cocktails at home. You see the elaborate setup that he's got, right? But he's going to show us 3 different ways usually to make these different cocktails so that we have a really simple way to get it done if there's something that we want quickly, or if we really want to get into making things in a traditional or maybe even alternative way. Sometimes we see some of these popular cocktails from TV shows, movies, and things like that. They may be done in a different way than the traditional recipe. Home Bartending with John is going to show us multiple ways to make some of the same things, and it's really, really cool. He's got a very unique channel, at least here in the Tuber Chat family, but I've enjoyed getting to know his content, and he made a video which I have to assume was specifically for me here just a week ago, and I really enjoyed that as well, where he referenced the Mad Men TV show and made the classic old-fashioned cocktail in a few different variations. Wolf's Bear Productions just dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. We're going to look at that channel right after Gathered Together Homestead, because Rich Cat Ranch dropped a super chat on their behalf, and Wolf's Bear Productions has taken over the stream boss position. Was I singing again? Garden State Gardener, I don't even notice when I'm doing that. Sometimes I think about that, especially if I'm like, I've got to make a note for myself, and then I do that with pen and paper. You don't hear me sing often. I don't do it in the shower. I don't do it anywhere else. But I guess once in a while I do it without knowing. Garden State Gardener is Joe, and like I said earlier, he seems to be the glue that holds a lot of relationships together on YouTube, and I mention that because it is something that I think is unique and speaks to the generosity of that creator behind his channel. Garden State Gardener is going to be up right after Wolf's Bear Productions because they dropped that super chat, so thank you for that. Yeah, Garden State Gardener, it's the one talent I was not blessed with. Singing for sure. Oh yes, thank you to my moderators as well. They're noticing little glitches here with some of the stuff that we're dealing with. Maybe, yeah, Outgoing Azzy is celebrating a birthday today. I'm not going to be able to get, when we do raids, I try to do those in advance. I do love the idea of sharing, because I know Tuber Chat always has viewers at the end of the stream and we can really help people, but I'm only going to set up raids in advance, many days in advance. It's way too much to be able to do it at the last minute. But Outgoing as he's celebrating a birthday today, he expects to drop a premiere today, so hopefully everybody will visit him for that and wish him a happy birthday as well. And I see Woman Outdoors mentioning the shout out videos from Garden State Gardener. He's done 2 for Tuber Chat already. And I was quite amazed because he picked a perfect track, at least for the first one. But they're really entertaining to watch. So hopefully everybody will connect with Home Bartending with John. And I've had a great time getting to know this channel. I'm looking forward to a catalog of recipes that we're going to be able to use when it's time for our own in-home bartending. Gathered Together Homestead is here with 820 subscribers, and they were actually, Super Chat was given by Rich Cat Ranch on their behalf, so we're looking at that channel right away. Thank you one more time, Rich Cat Ranch, for that extra generosity. I really do appreciate that. They've done that many times just in this stream alone, let alone before, so I appreciate that. Dine with Sonia, good to see you here. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a quick second. And again, Gathered Together Homestead. So I've just taken your latest video, I think, right? I meant to take it and add it into my catch-up list. There it is. And when we look at Gathered Together Homestead, we're going to see their family has moved from living in town to the peaceful country life. I know a lot of people wish for that. And then they've got a lot of different things on their channel regarding homesteading activities. This is a channel I'm still getting to know, but they've been here in the Tuber Chat family for a while too, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'd love to push them towards the 900 that they're thinking about, get them officially on the road to 1K. Spiky, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels, and then okay, thank you, Outgoing Azzy, but I'm not going to be able to look at that right away. Let me get Outgoing Azzy onto the wheel. And we'll look at his channel when it comes up. So Wolfsbear Productions also dropped a super chat on us. They happen to be a gold member here, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. Woman Outdoors is making me laugh. Sorry, because she said Timmy on me, and what she's talking about, I don't have a cup in front of me right now, but Tim Hortons, pardon me, is our most famous, probably, coffee shop. We do have Starbucks and a few other places, but I look at Tim Hortons very much like Dunkin' Donuts is across the United States, right? Everybody loves Dunkin'. In Canada, everybody loves Timmy's, right? And Woman Outdoors is dropping a super chat. You know what I'm going to do too is I've got a drive that I've got to make later today, and I'm going to grab a coffee. So thank you for that. We're going to put Woman Outdoors right after Garden State Gardener, and I'm just laughing at that, but thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's fun when people do that. You know, we see like a lot of times, you know, here on Tuber Chat, super chats and memberships and things like that are absolutely unnecessary, very much appreciated. But that's why we leave everything open. Everything's open to everybody here, but I do appreciate those things, but we see it on a lot of different channels in a lot of different ways, right? Where I think even Buy Me a Coffee is an example, right, of one of those membership type things like Patreon, for those of you who know those networks, where the idea was, hey, like, you know, if you like what I'm doing, support the channel, buy me a coffee and things like that. So I appreciate that from Woman Outdoors. Jazzy Marie, good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Wolfsbear Productions has been a dear friend for a long time, and like I said, they happen to be a gold member here. They are extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated as a supporter. They're getting close to 400 subscribers now. Wolfsbear Productions brings a ton of variety on their channel. I should go and count, but they've got to be into hundreds of videos by now. Kaden Vlogs, good to see you here. That is a young creator that is incredibly supportive. Kaden Vlogs is supporting on all of my channels. I see them all the time. I've been lucky to catch them a couple of times. I caught them for a live stream the other day. And he's got 2 channels, actually. So when we talk about Wolfsbear Productions, they happen to be a truck driver, and they take us on their travels and to their destinations. But there's a lot of other variety here. They do dumpster diving, diamond painting, unboxings, product reviews, taste test challenges, tons of live streaming. Their furry friend Jester, who you see up here in the banner, also has a couple of series of videos of their own. Now, Jester is always with the family, and they take us even in their truck as they travel as well. They've got an interesting live stream happening where they've got a multicam setup, and what they will do is have a view for us out the window like you would expect, but they've also got a secondary view out another window. They often have a camera on the creator so she can engage the chat, and then they even bring up StreamYard panelists, which is really, really, really cool. And I hope everybody will see that, because you might be able to take inspiration for what's possible when it comes to a really elaborate live stream setup. But Wolfsbear Productions has been a dear friend for a long time, somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way, and I talk to them frequently outside of YouTube. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. Otherwise, I always love hearing about lessons learned along the way and people's experiences, things you notice both inside and outside of Superchat. You can catch me on the other social networks. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. And it's always Superchat. So next up is going to be Garden State Gardener. So thank you, Wolfsbear Productions and Garden State Gardener, for your Super Chats. I really do appreciate that. We're going to get back to spinning the wheel soon. Garden State Gardener, we're laughing. That's Joe. He does a ton. I can't help but laugh, because as soon as I say something, there's Super Chat right there. This is at least the third, if I haven't caught any others. Joe does a ton of shout-out videos for creators, and he always catches the best shots of me, as you can see. But he's done that many times, and I really do appreciate the extra shout-out. It's an interesting thing, and you're trying to find the right way to describe this. Now, Garden State Gardener does a ton of different things on his channel. He gets involved in seed swaps. He will show us a lot of gardening. But Joe seems to be the glue that holds together a lot of relationships between creators. You have the opportunity to get to know more YouTubers by visiting Garden State Gardener, and he does a fantastic job of kind of making everybody feel included in the channel. Garden State Gardener is somewhere where you actually, this is my own personal feeling about it, but you feel like you belong in that community and that family. And I think that's a really magical thing for somebody to be able to do. Not everybody in the world feels included in things all the time, and it's a really wonderful thing to see how Joe includes everybody, but has a good time, a very kind-hearted and considerate creator. I have seen them hop in on other people's streams while out on vacation. I think it was at Disney. I forget if it was Universal or Disney. And Joe hopped in, and I think it was with Gail Southern Living or Coupon Gail, and he was on. But I could be mistaken, so forgive me. I know that's many months ago. But it just speaks to the generosity of this creator to share some really premium content with other creators, connect everybody. He's got a wild Sunday night show called Sunday Fun Day. I talk about it all the time, where he often will have 100 people watching at a time, which we all know is quite an accomplishment. He does giveaways, and you've got a really rapid fire to get to know people, but he's also an advocate for helping people grow their channels and hit different milestones. So I hope you'll connect with him. He's getting close to 2,000 subscribers. He's going to be officially on the road anytime now, and fully monetized. Lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships. I'm just going to take this shout out video and I'm going to add this into a special playlist that's going to put this into our front page. Yeah, I think that's the right one. And then you'll be able to catch that there as well. So thank you, Garden State Gardener, for another super chat. Thank you for that shout out video, which I will watch after Tuber Chat, because he cut that and, and put that up while we've been streaming. Just Andrea, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in again today. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, just here for the second time. And then forgive me for anything I'm missing in the chat, whether it's a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and that should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and catch it the next time around. Now I've got, you know how sometimes you think about something, you get the thought in your head, and that could be like a food or a drink or a treat of any kind, and then you're thinking about it, your mouth is watering, you're getting ready for it. It's interesting the way that I've drank coffee in my life. I know there's a lot of people who drink coffee every day. I don't know how many people have it only occasionally, but for me it's always been more like a treat than anything else, something that I might crave, like ice cream or a piece of cake or something like that. Lately I've been drinking a lot more. I'm trying to get off the Monster energy drinks and drink more coffee, but Woman Outdoors dropped a super chat specifically for me to grab a Tim Hortons coffee, which I'm going to do in a couple of hours after Tuber Chat. So I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to it. I am one busy mama. It's good to see you in the house. She's been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat and definitely is a very busy person. Pike Creek Farm, good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I see Runneth Over Garden and Life is in the house. They happen to be a member as well, so I've got them on the wheel. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Trish the Natural is also a member, so we've got them on the wheel as well. Woman Outdoors is from Pennsylvania, and they bring us outdoor activities including camping, cooking, fishing, bushcraft, and knife collecting as well. And this channel can be very educational but entertaining at the same time. We featured Woman Outdoors not too long ago. Today's featured channel is Cooking and Vib'n with Tea. We feature a different channel every single day based on generosity that I see from creators both inside and outside of the Tuber Chat family. And Woman Outdoors is able to bring us a unique variety in content while I'm enjoying this channel, and I think most people probably have a lot that they can learn either from others or from each other when it comes to outdoor fishing, camping, gardening, ranching, farming, homesteading type channels. I think that Woman Outdoors is going to be able to help us with a lot of different things because they're bringing us all 4 seasons while they're out camping and cooking and doing the things that they're doing, being in Pennsylvania. So we get to see the extreme cold, we'll see snow, we'll see rain, and the way that they deal with the different elements, which is really, really cool. So I hope everybody will connect with Woman Outdoors. They're any minute now going to be officially on the road to 1K after they hit 900. It's right around the corner for them, and we'd love to push them a little bit farther. Florida Claimers Ted, it's good to see you in the house. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up from time to time. especially when I'm on a phone. And then if anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, and because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm, it could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. Jazzy Marie, good to see you in the house. And then I've already spun the wheel. Annabelle TV is coming up next in about 3 minutes. Alright, we're back, and this is Annabelle TV. I'm going to try doing something quickly. We're going to look at Annabelle TV in a second. So I'm using Streamlabs desktop. I'll show you something quickly. If you want to mark the time, it's 1 hour and 7 minutes into episode number 455. I've got a thing here that you'll see, and it is actually just a slideshow that shows screenshots of some of our members, but we've got a slight glitch in that I've changed the computer system today and it kind of moved out of nowhere. So I'm going to do transform, edit, transform, and what that does is change the positioning on the screen. So we're going to just adjust some numbers to move this. The size is right, 400 by 225. I'm only streaming at 720p. For those of you who are not, if it's not interesting to you, pardon me, I'm going to try to just spend a minute on this. But for those of you who want to use OBS or Streamlabs or something like that, these are the terms we use. And a simple few adjustments like this can probably suffice for today to get this thing looking about the way we want. And basically we're just adjusting some numbers to change the positioning of our slides for today, and I will correct it after the stream at some point. But that's a little bit better, a little bit more along the lines of how things should look. And thank you to my mods for helping me. No, but if you wanted to see that, if you ever wondered how to position things on the screen, that might be just a simple reminder. Mountain of Inspiration, good to see you here. Tammy C's, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And then Annabelle TV is up here right now. This is another creator who brings fun everywhere that she goes. There's usually some comedy that comes along with it, and she's here with us just about every single day as a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Annabelle TV will bring us all different types of variety. I see she's got a live stream scheduled right after Tuber Chat today at 1 o'clock, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting. And she will allow more people to meet friends and family members while you're over there. Regardless of what I said earlier, I have an idea here. I'm going to offer Annabelle TV to move that up, and we'll raid. I don't think we've raided Annabelle TV before, I'm not sure. And then we'll see about that. I've got this listed already. Pardon me while I am thinking about two different things while we're working here. I'm going to grab her latest video, though. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. Now, Annabelle TV does a bit of gardening, actually, and she'll give us some updates. Look at those tomatoes. They're looking beautiful, my dear goodness. And then, as well, she does a lot of mukbang-style challenges. She does other unboxings and product reviews, but a lot of collaborations with other creators come through these mukbang-style challenges and food reviews. And like I said, she brings fun and comedy during those as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find here. Annabelle TV is well over 600 subscribers now and a quarter of the way on the road towards 700. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And then, so yeah, Annabelle TV, if you can move that live stream half an hour earlier, then we'll raid after Tuber Chat. We've still got an hour and a half to go if everybody would like to stay that long, and I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that begins for Annabelle TV. We'll go over there and raid, and I think the whole point of that live stream is actually to meet more friends and family members. I'm gonna move through channels a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. We've got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. Not too long ago, we featured Rich Cat Ranch on Tuber Chat. Today's featured channel is Cooking and Vib'n with Tea. And Mindforked happened to be at Rich Cat Ranch visiting them while we were featuring them, which was just a coincidence. It just happened to be that day. But it's really cool. I really enjoy in real life meetups between YouTubers. I've been very fortunate to have met several other creators, actually not just on YouTube, but on the other networks as well, like Instagram, TikTok, and this and that. And I really enjoy it. So it's great to see people connecting in this way. Hopeless, I'm not sure if they're still in the chat. We actually went and visited them. We expect to go back shortly for some filming as well. Oracles and Beyond, good to see you in the house. That's Cassie from Sunday Night Crime Time. And Oracles and Beyond will give you oracle readings. But Sunday Night Crime Time happens to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel. Now, Mind Forked has been doing some serious live streaming lately, so I'm going to take their latest live stream replay and put that in my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with this channel a bit. They're at 212 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. I'll have a look. Annabelle TV will take another break in about half an hour, and I'll have a look and see if that is set, but hopefully it is, hopefully it's set. We'll raid. If not, I'll tell you how to adjust it, but I'm sure you probably got it right. Scratch and PPA's reaching out to let you know, just recheck the time. You want to be 2.5 hours after Tuber Chat's start time, if that's even possible to figure out. So it's 1 hour and 15 minutes from now. Mind Forked is, we'd love to push them towards the 300 subscribers that they're thinking about, and they will bring us ufology, paranormal, power of consciousness, ancient civilizations, reincarnation, giant starseeds, quantum entanglement, community building, and more. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find here. Obviously a very dynamic couple of creators behind this channel. Let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up on the screen. And Mrs. VSNC09 is going to come up right now. Mrs. VSNC09 brings a lot of variety on their channel. One of the things they do more often than anything else is talk about the royal family. And they've got a lot of videos, but also live streams. And in between that content is a ton of other variety of all types. They bring all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. You can see on their front page, they've got a lot of featured channels here. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships, and they're getting very close to officially being on the road to 3K, and they'll be at 2,900 soon enough. And then so Mrs. VSNC09, when they get into these live streams that revolve around the royal family, you will find an extremely engaged conversation. But Mrs. VSNC09 does a great job of leading the conversation with, by staying well-versed and up-to-date on her subject. And it's really something to see, because if you can entice true conversation during your live chats, whether they're premieres or especially live streams, it sends incredible engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm, and it could see your content pushed out a little bit farther. Patty Southern Kitchen and more, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then it'll be easier as we get closer to the time, Annabelle TV, but literally 1 hour and 15 minutes from now is when we're expecting to be able to come over and raid. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Mrs. VSNC09. They're going to have 3K before we know it, so hopefully we can push them a little bit farther right now. Next up is Caden Vlogs, and I talked about this creator for a quick moment when they came in earlier. They happen to be a member, so of course they're on the wheel right away. We're going to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list in a little while. I know it's taken a long time for today. It was interesting because Tuber Chat started without like a real massive beginning, but a lot of creators came in after we started today. And then Caden Vlogs has 225 subscribers on this channel, and they bring us all kinds of variety. So they're doing some live streaming. I caught them for a stream the other day, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to grab another stream replay, and I'm going to put that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with Caden Vlogs. This creator also has a second channel, as a matter of fact, where they promise to bring us even more videos in a TikTok style. Pardon me, they've got 55 subscribers over here, and this is K3D. So we want to encourage this young creator by pushing them on both of their channels, and they're bringing a lot of fun and variety. They make family-friendly content, and they are always positive and motivating towards others as well. Caden Vlogs has been incredibly supportive, both to Tuber Chat and myself. ever since finding us. So I really appreciate that, but I want to put a lot of focus on that so that everybody can understand how much support you'll expect from this creator. Coupon Gale is on the wheel right now, and I'm going to add a couple of more names from our chat list in a second here. I'm going to get Crubby the Beagle on the wheel as well, and Hope Bus. And you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about because we actually, Kristen and I, went and met Hope Bus in person. They're only about a half an hour away from where we are, and we got to see the Hope Bus ourselves. We're hoping to get back there very soon so that we can film, whether it'll be a video or a stream, and we'll take a tour of the Hope Bus and you can see the progress that's been made. Scratch and PPA is going to come up right now. He is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube in my 5 years. He literally seems to be everywhere all the time, and is the reason why I started using that phrase to describe the support that we see from a lot of creators. Definitely inspirational. Stephen the singer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. I have to be reminded sometimes, even myself, to give that thumbs up whenever I'm on a phone. Sometimes you get into either a live stream or something else, and the content is so engaging right away, especially people saying hello in the chat and things like that. You can easily get into the content and miss that thumbs up, especially on a device like that. So I'll appreciate it. Scratch and PPA is up right now, and this creator is getting close to 1,300 subscribers. If you haven't already connected with him, I hope you will. Like I said, he's incredibly supportive. All of the moderators on Superchat have channels of their own. They all do different things, and they all will allow and encourage people to meet others. So you'll make more friends and family members for your channel when you're visiting any of them for their premieres and live streams. Scratch and PPA always premieres on Tuesdays at 12:15 Eastern, so that will be tomorrow, of course. And there are some of us who literally message each other and have alarms on our phones to make sure that we don't miss any of his premieres. He's been at this consistently for what I believe is well over a year and a half now, actually. I have to go back and look at the numbers. But Scratch and PPA does an interesting twist on lottery ticket scratching, where he gives you the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. But his premieres have just a wild chat going on. All of the support that he gives to other creators all week long comes back in a 15 to 20 minute rush and flood of support for Scratch and PPA and his premieres at 12:15 Eastern every Tuesday. And you will see one of the fastest chats rolling on YouTube, faster than most others. It rivals those of Garden State Gardener or Hilda DC, even faster than Superchat. Which is really wild, and it makes that a lot of fun to be a part of as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him. You can take inspiration from the presentation on the channel, everything from the thumbnails to the matching banner and avatar, which have been there from the beginning, and then as well his video editing skills are obviously something that has been impressive from the very beginning. Jazzy Marie, thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to put that channel up right away, and you'll notice that Bautissimo just dropped a link for that channel as well. So Jazzy Marie's up here right now with 78 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 100 that she's thinking about. We know that the first 100 is more challenging than ever before to climb to, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we can for each other, we see channels growing, we see people hitting different milestones all the time. Vicky's World, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then there you go. Yes, Garden State Gardener is advocating for Coupon Gale, and Coupon Gale in a very similar way. That's Gale Southern Living, and that's a creator who's been in the Tuber Chat family for a long time now. It's got to be well over a year, and she actually it's a lot longer than that. It might be over a year and a half, or even closing in on 2 years, because she's got 3 channels. Actually, but she does a fantastic job of connecting creators in the same way that Joe at Garden State Gardener does. We're going to look at Coupon Gale soon enough. She's on the wheel, and we'll get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list soon. So Jazzy Marie is singing more than anything else. That's their passion. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that we get on this channel. Most of the videos are quite short, but she's got a few longer type things as well. It looks like this creator is going to bring us a lot of motivation and encouragement, and I am still getting to know Jazzy Marie, but what I'll do is take another video. I usually don't watch a lot of shorts, but I'm going to take something a little bit longer. I want to take that 10-minute video that I just saw a second ago here, if I can find it again without spending too much time. It's been a little while, so I know I'm very behind, as we can see. I'm going to take this speechless, 6 minutes, and I'll add this into my catch-up list, and that will give me something to watch to get to know Jazzy Marie's content a little bit better. The idea, of course, behind putting channels on the screen is so that over time I get to know the channels better. Over weeks and months watching videos and hanging out in live streams, I get to know the content a little bit better. And if you want to connect on the outside social networks, I really enjoy getting to know creators so that I can promote you better and the stories get better over time as well. Pardon me. Jeremy D-Day is going to come up next. Jazzy Marie, thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. You've knocked a little bit more life off of our stream boss, which is Wolfsbear Productions again right now. Facing Reality, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So Jeremy D-Day is a creator that I've been connected to for well over 2.5 years now. And James Money 615, good to see you in the house. Jeremy D-Day has a second channel called JD Night 7. We'll see that in a moment. And this creator was one of the first that I had met just around 2.5-3 years ago when I started my small YouTuber journey. Pardon me, I'd already been on YouTube for a couple of years, but a couple of creators, Nate Vlog, the Hoops Family Network, Vern's Junk Closet, started to introduce me to a lot of other very generous creators that are willing to support each other over and above any generosity that you would typically be able to describe or imagine. Jeremy D-Day is one of those creators to me. He has been with me and with Tuber Chat from the beginning, and continues still after 455 episodes of Tuber Chat to be here as often as he can, just about every single day. Let's head to his second channel. He's got over 4,400 subscribers on JD Night 7 and brings more variety on this channel as well. Hopefully everybody will follow JD Night 7 and Jeremy D-Day and connect with them on both of these channels. You will find an unbelievable amount of support. He supports on all of my channels. Jeremy D-Day seems to be there for everything that I do, and I really do appreciate that. If you notice this beautiful t-shirt that I'm wearing, I know it's not as easy to see because my green screen is not as well put together as it was the other day. I got to adjust some settings there. But this beautiful t-shirt from Lighthouse and Anchor Designs was sent over a while back from Corinne's Life. And she is a small business owner that gives us a behind-the-scenes look at how merchandise is made. Everything from hats to t-shirts. She actually also printed the mug that I have in my hand here. This is something that all of our moderators have. And she can print just about anything, including vinyl stickers, hats, mugs, like I said, t-shirts, Christmas ornaments, and much, much, much more. So it's wonderful that we have a creator like this that can show us the value created while making some of this merchandise, but then be used as well as a resource when it's time for us to think about our own merchandise for our channels and businesses. Now, Corinne's Life's channel, though, shows basically everything that encompasses Corinne's life, and that goes everything from her small business to cooking to vlogging. She gives us a wonderful look at her home life in Nova Scotia, and then as well goes out on travels, and she's engaged in a few different things, recently going to Newfoundland in Canada, and was able to bring us a series of videos there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find on this channel. Of course, she's here as a member and a moderator. She's been a dear friend for a very long time, somebody I speak to frequently, probably weekly or close to it, on off of YouTube as well. Somebody who is definitely generous in sharing lessons learned along the way and observations, and wholeheartedly considers helping people with their YouTube channels. Everything from, I never mentioned this, but she's actually willing to help with graphic design too, for people who are looking for different things to be created, whether it's for your YouTube channel or merchandise or otherwise. But you can reach out to her for that. She's getting close to 1,900 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. She will soon be officially on the road to 2K, and she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Junkyard Gamer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. All of our moderators, by the way, have channels of their own. They have been dear friends of mine for a long time. They're dear friends of each other. They all do different things on their channels, but they will all allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members during their premieres and live streams. I'm going to get Sunday Night Crime Time up onto the screen right now. We spun the wheel. This is the second channel from Cassie and her friend Molly. Cassie, of course, is from Oracles and Beyond. We'll look at that channel in a quick second. We know that true crime is a huge category in podcasting and has just taken the world by storm. Television shows and things like that are out with this stuff, and Sunday Night Crime Time is going to bring us more content. They've already started streaming and multicasting on both of their YouTube channels. I'm going to switch over to Oracles and Beyond. I see Overton, Son of a King, has dropped a super chat on us. He's done that many times before. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. And we featured that channel not too long ago, but we're going to look at it again in another quick moment because of that super chat. So thank you for that. And you'll notice that Bautissimo dropped a link for him because of that super chat as well. Oracles and Beyond has over 1,700 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. What you will find on this channel is that Oracles and Beyond Cassie will bring up a lot of friends on StreamYard panels. They will give you oracle readings during the live streams. Now, she brings shorts and videos in between those live streams on the channel as well, but the oracle readings are not just from Cassie. She has a network of other creators. Between them, they have an unlimited number of decks that they can draw from. They give you choices, of course, and you're able to get some insight as to what's been going on in your life, what might be happening now, and what might be to come. So Oracles and Beyond is an incredibly kind-hearted creator. She will allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you're on her channel, and she's been a dear friend to Superchat for a very long time, a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get to Oracles and Beyond with Super Chats and memberships, of course, as a minimum. Coastal Water, good to see you in the house. Now we're looking at Overton, Son of a King. This creator just dropped a super chat on us, and they were recently featured on Tuber Chat as well. They bring us sightseeing in London as well as food vlogs, and they want to motivate us in a spiritual way as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Overton, Son of a King. We're still getting to know their channel, but with 230 subscribers, we know we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And then thank you, Peter Dell. I always appreciate your energy in the chat. Peter Dell always has positive and motivating things to say for other creators and thousands of subscribers on his channel. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster. We've still got an hour to go, and then we're expecting to go and raid Annabelle TV. So we'll try to make that happen soon enough. And we've got a birthday boy in the house. Emotion will be celebrating their birthday with a special live stream coming up this Friday. So I hope everybody will connect with Emotion. He is a talented singer and songwriter. And I'm going to type something into the chat for everyone right now. When I look for Emotion, I type in Emotion New Soul. And the reason why is because Emotion is such a short yet popular name for a channel, or at least a popular word, that this channel will struggle with the search results for a little while. We have to do everything we can for each other all the time, always, right? And one of the things that we can do to really help is search, find, and click on each other. Over time, the more people search, find, and click on our channel names, the more we will rise up the search result. And for instance, YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular emotion. So we can find this talented singer and songwriter by typing in Emotion New Soul. We will find New Soul R&B music when we get to the channel. So this Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, Emotion is going to celebrate their birthday. I'm going to make sure I'm there as well. And then Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is a longtime dear friend of Superchat. She brings fun everywhere that she goes. It's good to have you in the chat. I was talking about you the other day, actually, again, with I was referencing the makeup, talking about how many makeup channels I follow and videos and streams I watch. Emotion's birthday stream will be this Friday. I'm going to set my notification for that. What I'm recommending to everybody for a long time now is to set notifications for everything, whether they're premieres or live streams, whether you think you can make it or not, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm. And Emotion brings us their original works on their channel. That can be in the form of music videos, sometimes individually, sometimes in compilations, and they round out the channel with a lot of shorts and reaction videos as well. Now he's got a second channel. We're going to look at Writing with Emotion New Soul. This is where we get a behind the scenes look both at how the music is made and the man behind the music. It's a wonderful complimentary channel to Emotion, and he has got more shorts, reaction videos, and compilations on this channel to round out the content, which is wonderful to see. So hopefully everybody will support Emotion on both of these channels. His first one, of course, is fully monetized with lots of ways to support him, including super chats and a newly revamped membership program. We're going to get a great look at that channel this Friday when he is celebrating his birthday, and again, that stream is expected at 9 p.m. Eastern. Runneth Over Garden and Life is coming up. Let's see what they've got going on their channel. Runneth Over Garden and Life is a dynamic couple of creators. What I find from a lot of the channels in the gardening, farming, ranching, and homesteading community of channels is a lot of these creators have an instinctive nature to want to share knowledge and resources with each other, and they bring that through their content on their channels. It's wonderful to see. Inspires so many. Good to see you here. And then thank you, Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. And then 641 subscribers for Runneth Over Garden and Life. I think you mixed up your front page now, right? Like you freshened it up, because they've got shorts at the front here. So they're bringing all three types of content, actually. And then as well, I'm just going to take another video that they've got here. We recently featured this channel, actually, and we feature a different channel every single day across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. Cool Gamers in the house, it's good to see you here. And the Weightlifting Geek happens to be a member, so we've got them on the wheel right now. Runneth Over Garden and Life, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Today's featured channel, by the way, is Cooking and Vib'n with Tea, with delicious looking content. But Runneth Over Garden and Life, I laugh every time. I can't help it. Every time I roll over this video, you see how much fun they're having. And you can't help but get drawn into that content. But you can see, like I said, this is a dynamic couple of creators. They're always having fun, both in their videos and other content on the channel. So let's spin the wheel. We've still got about 50 minutes to go, almost an hour. Lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. Facing Reality's got a short that's really moving. Wolfsbear Productions had some success with a short as well recently. We'll check those out when we hit each other's channels, but it's wonderful. I hope everybody's sharing their experiences when it comes to that, when we watch these different shorts and see how some of these are really starting to fly. We might be able to take inspiration from each other, not outright copy, but take inspiration and be able to help each other to find ways to make some content that's going to move like that. Not drinking enough, pardon me. My voice is just barely going to make it for the next 45 minutes or so. Tristan Natural, pardon me. Tristan Natural is going to bring us natural hair care more than anything else, and on this channel she also expands into things like wigs and weaves and other beauty tips, tricks, techniques, and products that we can use. But most of what you're going to find here is natural hair care. The one thing I talk about with this channel more than anything else is the presentation. When I roll over her videos, you'll see this is obviously a dynamic creator, but those bright, bold headshots I think are going to make this creator recognizable instantly, not to mention the minimalist text on the thumbnails I really like. I think presentation here is just great, and hopefully we can take inspiration from that as well. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is dropping a super chat on us with a banana peel again. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. She's actually done that countless times, but I do appreciate that extra generous support, and for that reason Tiffany Wears T-Shirts will be the next channel that we look at before we spin the wheel again. Tristan Natural was recently featured on Tuber Chat, and the reason we feature these channels more than anything else is so that when we're not live streaming, you still have the opportunity to go back and meet hundreds of generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has been featured as well. We're going to look at that channel right now and see what she's been up to. I know it's been a while since I've been over there. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts changed up her content a while back, but she brings fun everywhere she goes, and that includes in her own content as well. Panama City, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They are another advocate for helping others grow and hit different milestones. And then when we look at Tiffany Wears T-Shirts, she's well over 2,000 subscribers now, well over 2,100, and already halfway on the road to 2,200. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. I'm just going to grab a makeup haul and look video, and that's the latest one she's done so that I can catch up a little bit. I know it's been a little while since I've been on the channel, but you can see that this is a dynamic host, and like I said, she's always fun. She brings that fun everywhere that she goes. She's got all three types of content on her channel, including shorts, videos, and live streams, and a wide variety in content. Janine's World, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And then as well as Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. Thank you again for another super chat. She's done that countless times, and I really do appreciate that extra generous support. In her videos, obviously, she'll do some makeup and beauty. She does a lot of product reviews, unboxings, taste test challenges, almost at a Fear Factor level, and then a lot of other live streaming, fitness videos, and much more. But Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has been a long-time dear friend to Tuber Chat and an extremely supportive creator. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen, and we'll see Krubby the Beagle. I think they've been here since the beginning of the stream. Judy Mae Collins is in the house. I'm going to get them onto the wheel as well. And they happen to be a member. We always put members onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat, but we will get some more names onto the wheel soon from our chat list. When we look at Hope Bus, we see a neighbor to Tuberchat. They're just about a half an hour away. We actually went and visited and got to see the Hope Bus, which is right here in this video. And you can see the progress on their channel from the start of that project, where they're taking literally a bus, they've gutted it, and are completely building a home out of that. And it's wonderful to see, because unlike a RV that you might see that are manufactured and brought out, I know a lot of these things are very beautiful homes as well, but they are really taking the consideration to build in their own custom ideas. You'll have to see the progress that they've made to see what on earth I'm talking about, but we're talking full construction within the shell of this bus, which is wonderful. So we've promised to get back there as quick as we can, and we'll be able to film. We'll either do a stream or a video and show you around the Hope Bus with Vicky and Terry. They will give us a detailed look at what progress has been made, not to mention what they intend to continue with. And then there's a lot more variety on the channel as well, always motivating, always encouraging. I'm just going to take this 13-minute video and add this into my catch-up list I could see on behind. That will help me catch up, and we're hoping to get there within the next couple of weeks. Hope Bus have been dear friends to Superchat for a long time now. Red Dirt Productions, good to see you in the house. Tiffany wears t-shirt, says she was trying to get away from the makeup, but it found her. Yes. Tiffany wears t-shirts has built up quite a reputation in the makeup channel community. And we actually met a lot of friends through Tiffany Wears T-shirts that are still with us today, that I continue to visit, and they're incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. There's Baskets Resale. Again, they are going to show us the offline and online marriage that we can use to put antiques and garage sales and estates and storages and things like that, so that we can make profits online in places like eBay. They've got a second channel as well with thousands upon thousands of subscribers. I think over 7,000 now. We'll look at both of those soon enough. We've got them on the wheel. Cabaret Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you, Junkyard Gamer. Cabaret Gaming has a couple of channels as well, an incredibly supportive creator. He supports on all of my channels. Grubby the Beagle is up now. This is a channel we're still getting to know. We've only had them on the screen a few times now, but with 745 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 800 they're thinking about. I'm just going to grab their latest video, put it into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with this creator, and we can see that they're bringing us shorts and videos. I'm not sure about live streams yet. That might be an idea for the near future, but we can see that Grubby the Beagle is a lovable character, and expecting a lot of these shorts to start getting some serious activity as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. We've still got about 45 minutes to go, and then as well we're going to go and raid Annabelle TV. What we're going to do right now is take another break for about 3 minutes. We'll come back and look at Coupon Gale and her 3 channels actually. And if anybody in the house right now would like to swap playlists, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. And if you have the ability to share this stream right now on any social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And we will be back in 3 minutes. All right, we're back and we're looking at Coupon Gale. This creator actually has 3 different channels. This is Gale's Southern Living and Southern Sandy Crafts. And Coupon Gale, I just wanted to show you the front page for a second. She's got so many featured channels here. Pardon me, and that speaks to the generosity of this creator. She is an advocate for helping others grow, connecting creators together so that they can hit different milestones and grow their channels. You will meet more friends and family members when you visit Coupon Gale on any of her channels. Relax and Enjoy by Vanessa. Good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Craig's Outdoor Adventures happens to be a member. We're going to get them onto the wheel right now. And Zombie Prepper, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Coupon Gale now has 826 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900. That will see this third channel on the road towards 1K. I'm just going to take the latest video, add it into my catch-up list so that I don't fall too far behind here. I'm going to show you Gale's Southern Living. And we originally met Gale's Southern Living and Coupon Gale through Southern Sandy Crafts a while ago. Fall Fest 22 giveaway is a wonderful collaboration that has been set up by Gale. I hope everybody will connect with her and see what I'm talking about, because this is the most massive giveaway collaboration that I have seen within the Superchat family and the small YouTuber community. At last check, I think she said there was over 70 creators involved in this collaboration. I got to figure out how I can get in on that too. I know time is flying here. But there's over 2,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 2,100 we know she's thinking about. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Sister Winnie's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Sister Winnie is over on our copyright-free music channel, making sure to give us a thumbs up every day, and I really appreciate that extra generous support. John H. Shelton has a couple of channels of his own. And we're going to look at those soon enough because he happens to be a member. And then when we look at Southern Sandy Crafts, we're going to see 692 subscribers on this channel. So we'd love to push her up towards that 700. And Southern Sandy Crafts is where she's going to bring us a more diverse variety in content. Gale's Southern Living as well. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here, put that in my catch-up list. I'm actually going to go back to Gale's Southern Living because I didn't grab one from there. And let me see. Oh, okay, we're not doing too bad here. I'm just going to grab one from a couple of weeks ago. And then let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And if anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I'm willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs is a creator who shares probably more than any other. He is sharing both on Twitter, I believe, and in our Facebook group, but not just there. He shares everywhere all the time. This is a creator who really has at the forefront of his mind helping other creators. When you get to his channel, mostly what you're going to see are karaoke cover songs, usually collaborations with other creators, as you can see, and almost 6,000 subscribers. He's going to be officially on the road any moment. Ragnarok Prepper, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Hopefully everybody will connect with Justin Mello's music and vlogs. He's been a great friend to TuberChat ever since the very beginning. And it's interesting, after 450 episodes of TuberChat, to see some of the creators still coming back as often as they possibly can. Another example of somebody who's been an incredibly generous supporter for a long period of time is Baskets Resale. Probably a year and a half, maybe getting on 2 years now. So long, it's hard for me even to remember, and that's a wonderful problem to have. You wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year down the road or 2 years down the road supporting your channel. Baskets Resale was one of our first members in TuberChat. We've been monetized for a couple of years now, and Baskets Resale has been there all the way along. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. What they're going to show us on this channel is how we can take the offline and online, put them together so that we can find different types of valuable, let's say, antiques or other types of goods and products that we can resell on places like eBay and make serious profits, which is really cool. We can learn a lot from them. They take us out on some other adventures as well. And then I'm going to show you their second channel. Now, they're almost officially on the road to 1K here on Baskets Resale, but when we look at Baskets, we see over 7,000 subscribers. I've just got to get to their channel. Baskets is a short name for a channel, obviously popular, so we just got to make sure YouTube knows we want the channel when we're looking for them. But we get to Baskets, and like I said, over 7,000. Here's where they're going to bring us outdoor adventures, sometimes product reviews. But with any channel of this size, you know that there must be much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by in their content. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Baskets and Baskets Resale. And both of those channels have been featured on TuberChat previously. His Word is coming up next. We've still got well over half an hour to go. Lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. Then we're going to go and raid Annabelle TV for a live stream. And I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that begins. And hopefully Annabelle TV is still watching or listening. And if so, then you don't have to wait until 12:30 to go on either. It's probably a better idea to already have been on for a couple of minutes before we come over and raid, but I will leave TuberChat running for an extra few minutes, then we can go over there and meet more friends and family members. His Word is up right now. This creator wants to motivate us in a spiritual way. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. His Word has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for quite some time. I'm just going to take their latest live stream replay and put that into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up with this creator. Prometheus Silence happens to be a member, so we're going to get them onto the wheel right away. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And Warmstrong Adventures is another creator who supports on all of my channels, and I really do appreciate that extra support, but they happen to be a member here, so we've got them on the wheel. And then, so yeah, Annabelle TV, if you want, and whenever you're ready, you could hop on early, anytime close to start time. We always set the times for our premieres and live streams. Premieres happen like at the time. You can set up to a 5-minute intro on those, but live streams, it's not the worst idea in the world after the half-an-hour notifications go out. Even anytime up to 15 minutes before start time, you could hop in on a live stream. You don't want to be too late though. I'm not 100% sure, but I think after 15 minutes, if you don't start the stream, you won't be able to, at least on some platforms. So don't quote me on that because I haven't ever done that, but it's possible. Pardon me just for another second here. My voice will be at its limit by the time we get through another half hour. Frazball Collects is going to bring us numismatic collectible coins and precious metals. The Bud Files are modern day archaeologists. They uncover history and digitally preserve it. Inspire so many, we always talk about the wheel. I put in order of how long everybody has been here and how active they've been in the chat. I have a list that's controlled by a robot here that tells me the order in which to put channels on the screen. I'll get to as many as I can today in the next half hour, and we're going to move a little bit faster now. The Bud Files has 624 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about, and we see that they go to ghost towns, abandoned places, and graveyards to show us the different things that they find. They've got a premiere coming up today, later this afternoon. I've got my notification bell on, and hopefully you'll do the same thing and make sure that you catch that today. Brand new content is going to be on that channel. And then next up, we're going to see another channel, Wolf Spirit Productions. We already looked at earlier. They dropped a super chat on us. I forgot to take them off the wheel. Woman Outdoors did the same thing. We will clean up the wheel a little bit here, and that means we'll be able to get through a couple more channels. Let's one of the things I should ask for, if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. We're at 94 right now, which is fantastic. But I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to give that thumbs up. But it only takes a moment. You won't lose your place, and I will appreciate it greatly. Of course, it really does help. Next up is Frasball Collects. We'll see what this creator has got going on for today. A lot of featured channels there. Of course, they're on our list as well. And when I roll over their videos, you get an idea of the content here. They're going to describe different numismatic collectible coins and possibly precious metals as well. I imagine that most countries in the world have coins like this that are set and distributed. I just found out a couple of years ago that these are actually, a lot of them, manufactured here in Canada by the Royal Canadian Mint for countries around the world. So Frasball Collects will describe to you the different stories, the different values, the different aspects of these collectible coins. And with 755 subscribers, we're hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 800 we know they're thinking about soon enough. So we'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Warmstrong Adventures is coming up right now, and I see that Coastal Water is grabbing a membership, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. We always put members onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat, so because Coastal Waters got that membership right now, I've added them onto the wheel right away. We notice as well that they just knocked a lot of life off of our Stream Boss, which is that video game life meter under my camera there. Every Super Chat and membership takes a little bit of life off of the Stream Boss, and the last person to knock it out and take over gets some extra exposure for a little while. So I appreciate that. We'll be looking at Coastal Water soon enough. Warmstrong Adventures has 181 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Obviously a travel intended channel. They've already brought us a cruise, a lot of different aspects of that, including the inside, the activities, and the beginnings of the cruise. Hopefully everybody will connect with them, and we'll be looking forward to more content from this creator soon enough. I'm curious to see what they're going to bring us next. I'm always attracted to anything with a cruise ship. I was lucky enough many years ago to actually have worked on a cruise ship for a summer. It was a lot of fun. Zombie Prepper, thank you for that membership as well. I really do appreciate that. They've actually knocked some more life off the Stream Boss and taken over, so they'll get some extra exposure for a little while. For that reason, I'm going to put their channel onto the wheel right away. Craig's Outdoor Adventures is coming up right now. Let me get Zombie Prepper ready to go. And John H. Shelton is coming in with a super chat as well. So John H. Shelton will be the very next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Craig's Outdoor Adventures is another creator who's incredibly supportive. Child of God 77, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, it's good to see you here as well. Thank you for coming in. And then thank you, Outgoing Azzy. It's his birthday today. Hopefully everybody will wish Outgoing Azzy a happy birthday if you haven't already. He's going to have some brand new content, including a special birthday video a little bit later today in another hour and a half or so. Craig's Outdoor Adventures brings us a lot of outdoor adventures, as you can imagine. Fishing, fly fishing in the UK, rivers and still waters. They're looking mostly for wild trout and stocked rainbow trout. Is that how you put that? I've still got much to learn from Craig's Outdoor Adventures. Sea fishing, boat and shore, bushcrafting, camping, and general outdoor type videos round out the content on this channel. And of course, they're doing all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. A lot of their shorts are getting some serious activity, which is really, really cool. Next up is going to be John H. Shelton. We'll see what this creator's got going on their two channels. He's been an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat for a long, long time, doing at least a couple of shout-out videos for us as well. And I really do appreciate those. We always add those to our front page. John H. Shelton, UK Vlogger, is the first channel we see from this creator. Fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there, with almost 6,000 subscribers. They're officially on the road to 6K right now. I'm just going to take their latest video and add this into my catch-up list. And when we look for John H. Shelton extras in bits, we see that this channel's recently been renamed to John H. Shelton, Godzilla Fan, Extras, and more. I'm just going to take another video from this channel because I know I missed a few and put that into my catch-up list as well. And with 883 subscribers, they're getting very close to being officially on the road towards 1K on this channel as well. It's time for me to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to do that in a quick second. But we'll spin, we'll get somebody up on the screen, and then I'll add some more names. Coastal Water is going to come up right now, one of our brand newest two members. Also, Zombie Prepper. And let's get them onto our wheel, onto our screen. Coastal Water is up here right now, and I can see I'm behind. Jack Dawson has been a long-time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They also happen to be a member. They have been for 21 months, almost 2 years, if you can believe that. Shows the generosity and support. Jack Dawson is somebody who will help you meet more friends and family members when you're on their channel as well. He does video gameplay and mixes up the games every day. Coastal Water is here with 218 subscribers. I can see I'm behind. I'm just going to take your latest video, put that into my catch-up list. I'm going to hit their About page for a description here. There's so much. Hello, my mermaids. There's so much to listen to when waves speak. And then devotionals, outdoor adventures, family traveling, and future homeschooling will be interesting to see on this channel. They're bringing shorts, videos, and streams, so all three types of content. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that when we get there. And we know Coastal Water very well. They happen to be a very supportive creator as well. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them frequently. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Jack Dawson is coming up on the screen right now. And then I'm going to add some more names from our chat list. When we look for Jack Dawson, I usually type in MLB The Show. That's one of the games that he plays, along with Final Fantasy or Assassin's Creed or many others. When we hit his video page, we see the variety in video games. I see him behind. I haven't caught him for a stream for a while, but there's MLB The Show right there. I'm just grabbing the latest video, putting that in my catch-up list. Jack Dawson will always say love, support, and respect is the key. That's what you'll find from him and from his community. And like I said, you'll get a warm welcome when you get there and catch him for a stream, and you'll meet more friends and family members when you're with him as well. It's Me Alec is going to come up on the wheel right now. I'm going to get the link for Annabelle TV's live stream shortly. I'm just looking for another couple of channels to add. Not for Nothing Homestead is going to come up on the wheel as well. And we'll add one more. facing reality. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And we'll see what's coming up with Not For Nothing Homestead. I meant to just say if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other, if I didn't already, then I'll just mention it again. But if you would like to do that for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Not For Nothing Homestead is somebody we're still getting to know. They've got 51 subscribers right now, already halfway on the road to the first 100. We know that the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as we're all doing as much as we possibly can for each other, we see creators growing their channels, hitting different milestones all the time. Thank you, Garden State Gardener, and hopefully everybody will visit Joe soon enough and see that brand new shout out video for Tuber Chat, one of 3 that I know of. And then Not For Nothing Homestead, I'm just going to hit their about page for a second. Their 18-acre homestead is a perpetual adventure. Every day there are more things to add, more things to maintain, more things to fix. Yes, they live somewhat off-grid in North Georgia. Sometimes feels like Mars between clay and the rocks. Interesting. They hunt, garden, and can and preserve food. And hopefully everybody will catch some of the lessons meant to be learned from this channel as well. And I'm having a good time getting to know them. And I'm looking forward to more content from them as well. Ali's Crafts Pursuits happens to be a member. I've got them on the wheel right away. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And look at that luck. Ali's Craft Pursuits walks right in the door and gets chosen on the wheel, much like Jack Dawson did just a few minutes ago. But I'm really racing through channels now just so we can get as many on the screen as we can in the next 15 minutes or so before we go over to see Annabelle TV for a live stream. We'll be able to meet more friends and family members when we're over there with Annabelle TV. Ali's Craft Pursuits has 1,100 subscribers right now. They've actually got it nice and locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. What you're going to find on this channel is all 3 types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. While there is a lot of crafting here, there's also a lot of video gameplay, particularly in the live streams. And Ali's Crafts Pursuits has managed to find video games, that involve crafting as well. So it's a wonderful combination of variety on this channel. The Stock Explorers in the house, good to see you in the chat. That's Nora. And she's got a couple of channels. We'll look at both of those soon enough. I've got them on the wheel. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, we're at 96 right now. I will appreciate it greatly. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. But after you turn the chat off for a quick second, you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up from time to time, especially when I'm on a phone. Ali's Craft Pursuits, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and you'll see the variety in content, including Candy Crush videos as well. I can't remember what level I ever got to on that game. And then Outgoing Azzy, yeah, I've already got another raid set for today. But we'll set one up another time when we can really get a good premiere ready to go at the right time. I always set raids up in advance. And there's, see, Outgoing Azzy, your premiere's already running, but that's okay. It's Outgoing Azzy's birthday today, and hopefully everybody will wish them a happy birthday if you haven't already. You can see that they've got a special birthday video happening right now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Outgoing Azzy is approaching 5,700 subscribers. They're an extremely outgoing creator who brings a lot of variety on their channel, a lot of fun. They're always motivating and encouraging to others. They recently started live streaming, so we get all 3 types of content on this channel, including shorts and videos in between the live streams. And then If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Prometheus Silence is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on their channel. 688 subscribers right now, and they bring us more video gameplay. I'm just going to take their latest video and I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. It's a stream replay, but I've got lots of time now that we're on Monday. Tuber Chat will be back on Friday. That gives me a few days to run a lot of videos for a lot of creators, hopefully. And then I'm going to drop the link right now for Annabelle TV's live stream that's coming up. And I'll post it as well. I'll pin it so that everybody can hop over there whenever you would like. And we'll all go over there and raid together in about 15 minutes from now after she starts. And then let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Prometheus Silence is a Canadian YouTuber. Forgive me, I keep forgetting that. Another fellow Canadian in the house. A Canadian YouTuber who loves to entertain and have fun while doing so. If you love to have fun and love and laugh, and you love to laugh, then their channel's made for you. No hate, bullying, racism, or any of the other stuff we don't want to see, which is great. So hopefully we'll enjoy the variety and content that we find on this channel. But Prometheus Silence has been a friend of Tuber Chat for a little while now, and it's great to get to know this channel. Zombie Prepper is our brand newest member, along with Coastal Water today. So I had added them to the wheel right away. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So for Coastal Water and Zombie Prepper, who are brand new members here now, that means that every day forward you'll be added to the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat. That's the benefit that we give to members, along with the custom emojis to play with in the chat. Kind of draws a little bit of attention to playlists and helps share a little bit of excitement in the chat. So Zombie Prepper has almost 1,500 subscribers. They're getting really close. And this is a channel I'm still getting to know. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos, a mail call video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit. And then they've got all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. They do prepping, homesteading, gardening, food preservation, solar and backup power, which is great because as far as I've seen, we haven't got a lot of channels that are putting a lot of focus on that. I'm very interested in that because this is what helps you, go off grid if you want to do, and a lot of do-it-yourself products. They've got a lot of animals to show us and a lot more on this channel as well. So I'm sure I'm going to have a great time getting to know their channel even better. And hopefully everybody here will as well, and connect with them if you haven't already. Obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. The Weightlifting Geek is going to come up right now, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel. The Weightlifting Geek wants to motivate us with fitness first, but they're always encouraging and motivating, especially in their vlogs. They do live streams almost every single day. A lot of featured channels with some familiar faces on their front page there. And then when we go into their videos, we get an idea of the content on this channel. All 3 with shorts, videos, and live streams. I'm just going to take their stream replay, put that into my catch-up list. They do a lot of weightlifting and now bench press training lately, which is really cool. And they're always encouraging and motivating, like I said. And then when we get to their front page, we can see they have a second channel called the Geek Griller ASMR, where hopefully we'll be able to support them there as well. I'm just getting Paralife TV, your everyday wheelchair ninja, onto the wheel. I'm going to get Sister Winnie on there as well. Sister Winnie is somebody who comes by our copyright-free music channel every single day to give us a thumbs up, and I really do appreciate that, and hang out a little bit. And then thank you very much, Gretchen PPA. Annabelle TV has started her live stream. I've pinned the link, but I'll drop it again in another moment. Anybody can hop over there anytime. She will allow and encourage anybody to meet more friends and family members while we're in her live stream. And I'm going to drop the link another couple of times. I'll keep Tuber Chat going for another 10 minutes so that we can get as many channels on the screen as possible. And then we'll do what we can. And then there's the link for Annabelle TV if you want to hop over there early. But we'll all go over, and the redirect is set for 10 minutes from now. Paralife TV is Shane, and this creator, I'm going to take just a short video this time to watch. But Shane actually does all three types of content on this channel as well, shorts, videos, and streams. This creator always has two things to learn in every single video, because Shane is bringing us his perspective, you know, life in a wheelchair, to show us all the different things that might be considerations. And I think there's a lot to learn here. But Shane does a lot of do-it-yourself videos as well. So traditionally, you get to learn how to do a lot of different things from this knowledgeable creator. He also wants to motivate us with fitness, and you'll find that in a lot of the live streams as well. But he does a great job of engaging the chat while working out and streaming, which is really, really cool. And then I'm going to spin the wheel. We're moving pretty quickly through channels right now. But Paralife TV's been an incredibly supportive creator here in the Tuber Chat family for a long, long time. And I see them engaging conversation everywhere that they go when they're supporting other creators. I run into them when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself frequently. Facing Reality is another creator who engages conversation both here in Tuber Chat and everywhere that they go. They bring us positive messages in a fun way, both in their content and everywhere that they're seen. Facing Reality is somebody who is not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way. And it's one thing I enjoy the most, because the more we share here in the Tuber Chat live streams, the more that all of us can make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. Thank you, Judy May Collins. I really do appreciate that positivity in the chat. And then it's no problem, Elko and Nazi. One of these days we'll get those things sorted out. I hope to start making tutorial videos. I know I've been barking up that tree for 2 years already, but eventually I'm changing up the Tuber Chat equipment system now, so I'm hoping that that's going to make things easier for me to start making some tutorial videos to really help everybody with some of the things that we can't get into while we're here in Tuber Chat with just quick, you know, bite-sized information. But we'll get to that as soon as we can. So Facing Reality is well over 1,100 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them on the road towards 1,200. I've got a reminder set for a premiere that's coming up in a few days. And then as well, Facing Reality happens to be a teacher. They take us into the classroom as well. And then, no, Jamie Hart. Oh, yeah, no, you will always be able to get onto the wheel right away as a member, right? So members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. The only exception is if you happen to come in after we've already ended the stream or put the ending screen up. I know that's happened to a couple of creators. But Sister Winnie's up right now. Jamie Hart is on the wheel. We will get to that channel soon enough. That's the one thing, you know, I try not to solicit memberships. They're not necessary here on Tuber Chat. Very much appreciated, of course. But the main benefit to that is the fact that when you are a member, you're added to the wheel right away as soon as you're seen in the chat, and barring any kind of internet disaster, you're basically guaranteed to have your channel seen once you're on the wheel, right? Sister Winnie is here with over 1,100 subscribers, almost 1,200 right now. This creator is incredibly supportive both here in Tuber Chat, but they actually come over to our copyright-free music channel just about every single day and give a thumbs up and some watch time, and I really do appreciate that. I'm going to take your latest video and I'm going to grab this and put it into my catch-up list. Sister Winnie, of course, wants to motivate us in a spiritual way, and they have all three types of content on their channel as well, including shorts, videos, and live streams. So I hope everybody will connect with Sister Winnie, an incredibly positive and encouraging creator who gives an unbelievable amount of support, and I really do appreciate that. First Floor Audio, yes, the Wheel of Doom. The Stock Explorer is coming up next. This is Nora. She's actually got two channels. We'll look at both of those. They happen to be in Florida, and they are bringing us a level-headed and down-to-earth look at the crypto markets as well as the stock markets. But they bring us, as you can see at the bottom of the front page, Oh, they changed it again. They had something at the bottom of the front page yesterday where they bring beginner tutorials so that you can, oh, here it is, beginner's playlist. It's almost at the bottom, where we can get down with the lingo and learn the fundamentals, and then they get into everything right up to advanced topics like options and NFTs and things like that. This creator brings all three types of content, shorts, videos, and live streams, and they often have product in hand, as you can see. Sometimes they have charts and graphs for us to see, and most often they have friendly conversation with other creators coming up on StreamYard panels and things like that as well. Tropical Buzz is a second channel from Nora the Stock Explorer, where we get to see a bit of education when it comes to different types of plant life, but then as well they're growing many different things and getting involved in seed swaps and challenges, and they're going to show us how to grow lots of different things from lots of different areas from Florida, where their home base is. So 108 subscribers right now. We'd love to push Tropical Buzz a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Nora the Stock Explorer is one of the most supportive creators that I have met. Not only are they out supporting as many creators as they can every moment that they can be, but they also engage true conversation. They're always encouraging, motivating, and always positive. I've had a pleasure getting to know Nora the Stock Explorer, and I'm sure you will too. Let's look at Judy Mae Collins now and see what this creator's got going on their channel. Judy Mae Collins is another member, so they were added to the wheel a while ago, and then they've got all three types of content on their channel, including shorts, videos, and live streams. We haven't had this channel on the screen very many times, but I'm going to take another cooking video from this creator and put that into my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit. The idea, of course, behind putting the channels on the screen is that over time I get to know the channels better. Watching videos and streams over the coming months, I get to know the content better, and eventually, if you want to connect on the outside social networks, I really enjoy getting to know creators as well. That helps me promote better and the stories get better here on Superchat over a long period of time. Anybody can reach out anytime. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time, and it's always at Superchat. Thank you, It's Me Alec, for the share. Your channel's coming up right now. We just spun the wheel. It's Me Alec has been a friend of Superchat for a long time. I know they've got a lot of creators that come up on StreamYard panels and things like that with them. They stream every single day. It's Me Alec has 140 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 we know that they're thinking about. They're here with Superchat almost every single day, and then they've got a couple of other channels as well. Lots of variety here, but I'm just going to take one of your latest videos, a stream replay. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and that will give me a few days between now and Friday to run my catch-up list and get a lot of these videos run for creators. Hopefully I'll be able to watch a lot of them as well. Typically what I do when I use this catch-up list is afterwards I filter. You have to do it by yourself, but I sort the videos from the shortest to the longest. What that does is it allows me the opportunity to sit and watch a lot of the shorter videos, whereas when we have things like stream replays that go for an hour, 2 or 3, I can just run those if I have to, but still get the watch time out there for creators. Again, it takes a few minutes because you got to do it manually if you're going to do that, but it's an idea. I love using playlists to help me keep caught up with creators. Jamie Hart is up right now. This creator brings us horror, Twin Peaks, movies, retrospectives, vlogs, live streams, gaming, karaoke covers, adventure, nature, photography, and she happens to be a cat lover. She's here with Superchat frequently, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and all the variety that they have on their channel. And thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can be here in Superchat. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Annabelle TV a thumbs up on the way in. I'm just dropping the link one more time for her live stream. I will leave Superchat running for an extra 3 minutes so that we can clean up our connections here, and then hopefully you'll join us over with Annabelle TV. You'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there as well. Forgive me for the channels that we did not get to. Next week's live streams are likely all going to run very early, but I'll try to get them posted a couple days in advance so you can plan if you need to. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.